Surya Dev, the sun, rules banking and liquidity reserves. Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy is buying more Bitcoin. MicroStrategy announced its plans to sell $500 million in convertible senior notes, which mature in mid-June of the year 2032, in order to buy more Bitcoin. Thursday was Venus's first full day traveling newly in the sign of Gemini. Gemini is the sign where Bitcoin's natal Venus is placed. Bitcoin's natal Venus rules its 2nd and 9th houses, which are wealth-creating houses. Sun is placed in Bitcoin's 9th house, and Sun generates leaders on Earth, such as heads of state and CEOs. This is why countries and companies incorporating Bitcoin treasury strategies will be important in the asset's appreciation over time. Interestingly, these convertible senior notes that MicroStrategy will use to buy Bitcoin are due in mid-June of 2032, and this is when Saturn will be apparent in the sky in the same place where Venus traveled on Thursday, when the firm announced its intention to issue the notes. At that time in 2032, Jupiter will be apparent traveling backwards in the sky, or retrograding, in the same place, the nakshatra of Uttarashada, which kicked off the 2020 bull run. What this looks like is the end of a macro cycle for Bitcoin. It's likely that around this time in the year 2032, a macro level bull run for Bitcoin ends and a new macro cycle begins. And this is because of a larger macroeconomic climate which can start setting in as early as the year 2028. 2032 could be a moment when there is a new level of scarcity of availability of Bitcoin, specifically due to its role as a global reserve asset. I will try to tell you more on this in a forthcoming book, but if you hold a lot of Bitcoin, I really recommend reading my book, Bitcoin by 2026, available on shiningbull.com. This was the Sun Crypto Podcast.